Okay, am I gonna be in focus here? Yeah. Okay. All right, a week ago, a friend of mine who's starting his own YouTube channel called me and wanted to pick my brain for some advice, wanted me to share my experiences of doing this for the last 4 years. And it was about after 20-25 minutes on the phone with him that I realized I should probably just put this all into one video, and it might help anybody who's starting, wants to grow their YouTube channel, sharing the things that I've learned in the last 4 years of my journey on this platform. I've watched dozens of YouTube tutorials on this very subject, and if you're anything like me, the first thing you're doing right now is checking the number of my subscribers and the number of views I have on this video to see if I am actually benefiting or getting results from the very advice that I'm giving you. This is all just my limited experience, and I do recognize that I don't even do some things that I know that I should do in order to really maximize the growth of my channel, partly because I'm lazy and partly because I'm stubborn. Regardless, I got 25,000 subscribers, loyal fans, I get a few hundred views consistently on all my videos, and then many more on the ones that go viral. You can take this advice with a grain of salt. Regardless, the first thing, content is king.
Content is king.
Your content has to be compelling. If it's not good content, no one's gonna watch it, no one's gonna stay watching it if they happen across it. It has to be good video, and it has to be good, fun viewing, otherwise no one's gonna watch it. Once you've uploaded it onto YouTube, it can be the most stunning thing in the world. It could be lightning in a bottle. If it doesn't have a good title or even a title period, it just has the default file name from your iPhone.
If you forget to put a title, it says, let's say you posted a video on July 30th, it'll say July 30th, 2018.
If you upload directly from your phone, oftentimes the file name is some alphanumeric combination of numbers and letters that indicate the date, whatever. And it says DNC, the file name, the file type. Give it a good title.
Give it a good title.
Give it a title that relates to the actual content of the video, something that's descriptive, something that's catchy. Don't clickbait titles. We're gonna get into clickbait later, but clickbait is like giving it a title that doesn't have to do with the actual content of the video, or something that is so exaggerated and inaccurate. I caught a 50-pound tuna, and the video is clearly not a 50-pound tuna. That's not even a big tuna. You know what I mean? If people see that it's clickbait title, you're gonna get negative engagement. That's not what you want. Give it a good, accurate, descriptive, catchy title that is honest and true to the content. Descriptions.
Descriptions.
Describe the video. There's a description section. You can put links, you can put descriptive terms. You give it a good description because it helps also with searchability, findability. When you put in proper search terms, proper descriptions, people can say, I'm looking for tuna fishing in Florida. And if you say, this is me fishing for tuna in Florida, it's gonna make the video more searchable, more findable, more easy for YouTube to catalog so that it can be found by other users. Tag words.
Tag words.
Tag words.
Tag words. You want to use as many as possible. Let's say your video about sturgeon fishing. You want to use fishing, fishers, sturgeons.
Let me stop you there. YouTube gives you a finite number of tag words. Use them all. There's no reason not to use them.
It's easier for people to find your videos and you'll get more views.
Absolutely. And make sure that the tag words are accurate, and don't be clickbait on the tag words. If you're posting a fishing video, don't put political tag words, State of the Union address, just because you know that that's what's trending in the news. Because then even if people find your video because they're looking for the State of the Union address, you're going to get negative feedback, thumbs down, if they click on your video, and it doesn't have to do with the search terms that they put in. The other thing is, there's a risk in using too generic search terms. If you just put in the word fishing, you're going to be competing with billions of other videos that have fishing. So be more specific with your search terms. If you're fishing for sturgeon, monster sturgeon on the Fraser River, put in monster sturgeon, Fraser River sturgeon, not just fishing, because it's too broad. You're going to come up with, it's going to draw billions of other videos that have the tag, and it'll be hard to find your video. And you want to sort of grab the market for the more specific search term that you're tagging your video under. So that's what you do once you
I have one thing to say that
go for it.
You didn't say. What's the picture called next to the title?
The thumbnail. Banner art, thumbnail, profile pic.
You want to show something that has nothing to do with the video, or else if people are looking for that sort of video and then they see that your
that's called clickbait thumbnails. You can have clickbait titles, you can have clickbait thumbnails, you can have clickbait descriptions. Clickbait thumbnails.
Clickbait thumbnails.
Or anything that is a clickbait thumbnail would be a picture that is actually not in the video. It would be an exaggerated or photoshopped image of something that is in the video. Enlarge it.
so annoying.
It's so enlarging the fish, adding blood. People know what clickbait is. You can have clickbait in the actual image or clickbait on the words of the title, like biggest fish ever, thumbnail. You need to verify your YouTube account if you're going to be able to put in, because otherwise YouTube just automatically generates 3 random stills from the video.
Custom thumbnails.
YouTube gives you a selection of 3 images to use that it randomly pulls from the video, and they're not always good. First of all, they're just screenshots. They're not necessarily clear. They're not necessarily compelling. They're not necessarily the essence of the video. PewDiePie did a great bit on how to make a good thumbnail. If you can stand the swearing and the bad and the potty mouth, go check out PewDiePie's how to make an awesome thumbnail. But you can do it with Photoshop. I don't like Photoshop, so I downloaded this silly app called PicMonkey. Yeah, it takes me 5 minutes to make a thumbnail, and that's all 80-20 rule. I'm not gonna waste 80% of the time on the 20% remaining. I'm gonna do it good enough in 80% and then live with it. Custom thumbnail. Pick a scene that personifies the essence of the video. Add some text, that big bold text that'll be easy to read in thumbnail format, because a thumbnail is condensed in it. If you put too much text, nobody can read it in the thumbnail. Oh yeah, and this is a scientific, tried, tested, and true fact. If you put a red circle or a red arrow in the thumbnail, for whatever the reason, it attracts, it intrigues people. People are like, oh, what's that arrow pointing at? What's that circling? I better go watch the video.
One video, I saw there was a red circle with a red arrow. I'm like, what is it? I don't see. I want to see that.
Don't clickbait. Do it to highlight something that's actually in the screenshot in the thumbnail, but don't be clickbait with the circle and put it for no reason. Did we do profile pic and banner? No, we didn't.
Profile pic and banner.
Your channel will have a banner art, which is a long rectangular strip that's on the top of your channel, and it'll have a profile picture, which the default are these silhouettes and this like ugly sort of wallpaper. Silhouette's like a shadow of a face with no detail. Banner art, you want to put something good in there, but the trick about banner art is that it has very specific pixel ratio, and I haven't figured out how it works yet. So if you upload just a random picture of your face, get the sunlight on my face. If you upload a picture of your face, the banner is going to be a narrow strip. So if I upload just a facial picture, the banner will only pick my eyes, and you can adjust it in the picture, but it will only be a long rectangular strip of the picture. So you have to work, if you're not going to actually go into Photoshop and resize images based on the pixel ratio that YouTube offers, just make sure that it looks good. It took me a while to just get that squirrel on my banner right in the middle, but I found a picture that was the good portion of the picture for the banner. Profile pic, same thing. It's a small profile pic, so don't pick a profile pic that is too detailed, because people won't be able to see the details. Something striking, shocking, that looks good in a small format.
That's actually kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. Like, just a striking picture, or just a random picture, whatever.
Picture, like a cat.
YouTube offers something called end screen annotations.
End screen annotations.
If you have multiple videos, if you have a lot of content on your channel, multiple videos, and you want someone just watch your entire video, you want to direct them to another video that you have that's related, similar topic, or equally as engaging.
You can put the link in this description.
Not in the description. You put at the end of the video, it's called end screen annotations, links, and it'll be a little screenshot, and it'll be a hyperlink. They click and it'll bring them to your next video, because YouTube favors duration of views and number of views on a channel. The longer you keep them engaged in your channel. So on one video, the longer people watch it for, the more the video gets bumped up YouTube's algorithm. The more videos on your channel that people watch,
recommended?
The more videos on the channel on your channel that they watch, the more likely your channel is to get recommended, or the video to get recommended. Put the end screen annotations in. Also, there's a default, put a subscribe button in.
Put a subscribe button in.
Put a subscribe button on your video the whole time, on the somewhere where it's not going to interfere with the video. There's a subscribe button on the YouTube page, but not on the actual video, and it doesn't hurt. At the end of your videos, YouTubers do it all the time. Remind people to like, share, and subscribe. Even though everybody knows if they like your channel, they're going to subscribe, but sometimes they need a little impetus or reminder. Posting times. I've watched a dozen videos on this. People say it's a science. That depending on the time of day you post, it will increase the likelihood of viewership.
And days.
So I read that Monday through Wednesday, if you post your video between 2 and 4, it makes for more viewership, because YouTube has had time to classify it and categorize it so that it can be searched and found by the evening. They say Thursdays and Fridays, 12 to 2 is the optimal time to post your videos, because people start watching videos earlier on Thursday and Friday, and Saturday and Sunday even earlier. If you post between 9 and 11, YouTube optimizes your search terms, puts it in a findable format. I have personally found that, barring posting a video at 3 in the morning when you know that nobody's watching, it makes no difference, at least from my experience, when you post a video. The only thing that affects viewership is the content and quality of the video.
When you want to post it when people are awake, because if their post notifications are on, they can hear like the ding.
Yes, but here's the thing. When you post a video, It's true. People who are subscribed and get the notifications will get your video right away. But people who don't know about your channel...
If you're sleeping, they don't hear ding.
But people who don't know about your channel, in order to find it, are going to find it... Yeah, well, they have to be awake and they have to be on there searching, and it has to be findable in YouTube for them to find. The thing that I do find that helps a lot for viewership is cross-posting...
Cross-posting your video on...
Cross-posting
means you take the link to your video and you go to other forums like Facebook and say, hey guys, check out my video. I do a lot of drone videos. So when I caught that massive bass off the drone, I took that video and said, hey, I posted it on fishing forums, on drone forums.
We posted my no borax.
Oh yeah, she made a no borax slime video.
On Facebook.
So we posted it to slime accounts. Said, hey guys, you might like this. It's how to make slime without borax, because borax burns your hands. Cross-posting your video on other platforms, on other accounts, direct messaging it, emailing it, sharing it with people who may not know of your channel, who might be inclined then to watch it and share it, is a good way to get more views and to branch out your video into places where it might not have otherwise gotten, because, for example, Len Thompson doesn't know that you make fishing videos. Give me this. The other thing that helps in terms of spreading awareness of your channel is video licensing. Because nothing is better advertising than Daily Mail posting your video saying YouTuber Viva Frei did the most amazing Impimba effect the world has ever seen. That comes with, some downfall that you have to split revenues, but that's a video for another day. Music.
Music is my favorite thing in the universe.
Music makes a good video better. It's just a fact. To the extent that don't use music that's too distracting, that takes away from that causes you not to be able to hear the native audio in the video. If you use music, use copyright-free music. There's a number of channels. There's one called No Copyright Music. There's one called No Copyright Sounds, NCS, and then there's copyright-free music. Make sure you use copyright-free music, because if you use copyrighted music, A, you won't be able to monetize your video at best. B, it might get taken down at second best, and at worst, you might get a copyright strike against your channel. And if you get 3 copyright strikes, YouTube can take your channel down.
Daddy, you have money on the ground on your foot.
You will get it afterwards. Use good, compelling audio, but make sure that it is not copyrighted music, that is copyright free, or that it is public domain music, which you can get off of iMovie or Apple's generic sound effects, stingers, jingles, etc. Am I forgetting anything? Oh!
Don't buy views!
Do not buy views.
First
I
of
don't know
all,
how to do that, but don't.
no, because you'll every now and again, especially the more popular a video gets or the more popular your channel gets, you'll get this message saying, we can get you more views. Ethically, it's cheating. I mean, it's like playing...
It's like playing a video game, but you know the cheat codes. Or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, but...
No, it's like doing a test, but knowing the cheat codes.
Well, no, because then at least... No, because then you can still get...
Oh, no, it's doing a test, but your mom's the teacher, and she gives you extra points, like...
It's like playing chess with someone online, but you're using a chess simulator on your side and you beat the guy on the other end. Sure, your chess rating will go up, but you are a fraud. You're not actually learning anything from the game, and if you get caught doing it, you're going to get banned. It's the same thing from YouTube. It's against YouTube's terms of use. You will lose your channel if they catch you buying views.
Really?
Yeah, but above all, it's inauthentic.